A great god is Ahura Mazda, who created this earth, who created yonder sky, who created man, who created happiness for man, who made Darius king, one king of many, one lord of many. This is the initial segment of Darius the Great's message, documented in Naqsh-e Rostam, serving as a poignant testament to the profound significance of joy and happiness in the lives of ancient Persians. In ancient times, each of the 30 days in a month became a reason for jubilation, and the people seized every opportunity to revel in festivities, embracing and amplifying the spirit of happiness. Today, we're delving into the rich tapestry of ancient Persian beliefs, where the great god Ahura Mazda shaped not only the earth and the sky, but also the very essence of happiness for mankind. Darius the Great left us a message, underscoring the profound importance of happiness for ancient Persians. In a world where every day was a cause for celebration, the ancient Persians, devoid of weeks, marked their calendar with 30 days of festivities. This vibrant culture, outlined in ancient Persian writings, serves as a timeless injunction to embrace the character and manner of their ancestors, emphasizing the pivotal role of happiness. This ancient Persian text serves as a guiding decree, handed down through generations, urging Persians to embody the virtues and ethos of their forebears. Emphasizing the significance of happiness and joy, it imparts timeless wisdom on the cultural legacy to be embraced. Initially, it's crucial to note that the ancient Persians operated without the concept of weeks. The significance attached to the number 7 traces its roots to Babylonian beliefs. The inclusion of a 7-day week in the Persian calendar stems from the calculations of Babylonian astronomers, shaping the temporal framework of their later timekeeping. Nevertheless, the Persians adhered to a 30-day monthly cycle, assigning a distinct name and title to each of these days, often tied to the forces associated with Ormuzd. Each day witnessed a unique ceremony, with some occasions escalating into national celebrations in ancient Persia. And a reminder that as we delve into the captivating tales of Persian mythology and traditions, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Back to the topic. The key annual festivities among Persians revolve around the 6 stages of creation known as Gahanbar. These occasions mark the creation of 6 fundamental elements: sky, water, earth, plants, animals, and fire. Interestingly, the concept of a 6-stage creation is not unique to Persian traditions. It resonates in various monotheistic religions. The idea that the last day of the 7-day week is a day of rest stems from the belief that God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th. Consequently, adherents of this god follow a 6-day workweek, resting on the 7th day. However, considering the proclaimed omnipotence and absence of weakness in this deity, the notion of requiring rest after 6 days seems improbable. But Ormuzd in Persian beliefs dedicated a substantial amount of time, precisely 1 year, to meticulously create the 6 elements, and there was no need for rest afterwards. During the commemoration of each of these creations, an annual celebration unfolded, spanning 5 days, with the pinnacle of festivities occurring on the last day of this period. Take, for instance, the initial celebration with this name, honoring the creation of the sky. Initiated 40 days after the onset of spring, this festivity extended over 5 days, culminating in the grand celebration on the 45th day from the beginning of spring. The second annual ritual commenced on the 111th day of the year, lasting 5 days to honor the creation of water in Persian mythology. Reaching 180 days after spring, the third annual religious ceremony unfolded, dedicated to the creation of the earth and concurrently serving as the annual gathering for grain. From the 206th day after spring until the 210th day of the year, another celebration took place, with the pinnacle occurring on the last day of this period. The very name of this ceremony, translating to the day of happiness and joy, encapsulates its essence. The fifth annual celebration spanned 5 days from the 286th day after the beginning of spring. The zenith of this celebration, observed on the final day, paid homage to the creation of animals. Recognized as the mid-year festival, it echoes remnants of a time when the annual calendar commenced with the onset of summer. The final annual celebration unfolded over the last 5 days of the year. the most significant festivity within this period took place on the 365th day, a day when, according to the ancient Persians' beliefs, the spirits of deceased family members would return to their homes. In preparation, people meticulously cleaned their houses and adorned in new and pristine attire, eagerly awaiting the arrival of their departed loved ones. Moreover, the traditional Persian calendar boasted 11 30-day months and one 35-day month, each day bearing a unique name and title associated with superior forces in Persian belief. For instance, the first day of the month and the 8th, 15th, and 23rd days of each month were dedicated to Ormuzd, the sole god in Persian beliefs. The 9th day celebrated the element of fire, the 10th day marked water, the 27th day honored the sky, and the 28th day commemorated the earth. This intricate system illustrates that, in addition to sporadic annual celebrations tied to the creation of these elements, one day within each 30-day period in a month was also dedicated to the 6 fundamental elements. An intriguing day on the ancient Persian calendar is the 5th day of each month, devoted to Sependarmas, one of the significant forces recognized as Amshaspadin, also known as the daughter and wife of Ormuzd. Consequently, the 5th day of the month, which bears her name, held a special significance and was dedicated to honoring and appreciating women and mothers. So, in the Persian calendar, it wasn't just a single day each year, but rather a day every month that was designated as Women's and Mother's Day. Mehrdad Bahar, a renowned researcher in the realms of Persian mythology, has emphasized that certain contemporary celebrations, like Nowruz at the onset of spring, are absent from the main Persian calendar and receive minimal attention in Zoroastrian religious literature. According to Bahar, this discrepancy could be attributed to the hypothesis that Zoroastrianism, with its Aryan origins, might not have initially encompassed festivals rooted in the traditions of the indigenous people residing in present-day Iran before the advent of the Aryans. When exploring the Persian calendar, it's noteworthy that certain days over a 30-year span share the same name as the month itself. These are the days for the Persians' most crucial monthly festival. For instance, the 2nd day of each month, known as Bahman Day, witnessed the Grand Bahmangan festival when it fell in the month of Bahman. Also, the 5th day of the month Esfand, dedicated to Sependarmas, marked a significant celebration dedicated to mothers and daughters, standing out as the most extensive festivity for women and girls throughout the year. In addition to the aforementioned festivities, Persians joyously mark the closing day of spring and the inaugural day of summer. Traditionally, the ceremony on the first day of summer is reminiscent of older times when the Persian New Year was initiated with the onset of summer, aligning with the day when the sun attains its zenith in the sky. Discovering a more secular aspect on the first day of summer's ceremony, tales recount that, on this day, numerous Persians made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of their homeland. Consequently, a distinctive prayer ceremony is conducted to honor these courageous individuals. Our exploration into the stories of these valiant Persians defending their motherland led us to a sacred site near Yazd in Iran. According to the narrative, Ardashir, a Persian prince and likely the youngest son of the last Sassanid dynasty king, sought refuge in this mountain after the Muslim invasion, and the mountain, in an extraordinary twist, enveloped and shielded him from his pursuers. May he remain secure from his adversaries. Annually, during the initial 6 days of summer, a special ceremony unfolds at this shrine, a heartfelt tribute to praise Ahura Mazda and offer prayers for the souls of those who sacrificed their lives for the nation and cherished human values. Following this profound ceremony, a few days later, a jubilant celebration unfolds in reverence to Tishtar, the revered god of rain, and a paramount star in Persian culture. For more insights into the significance of Tishtar and the captivating traditions surrounding this deity, check out our dedicated video. Find the link in the description section below. Don't miss the chance to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of Persian mythology and traditions. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments.